turning this
Into this.
these
Into these.
and dressing these up with Flair. It is officially DIY day. I want you to know that I am not a usually crafter DIYer. So it's going to be interesting how this goes. Everything, it looks amazing in my brain. So let's just hope that we can make it amazing in real life. All right, let's go outside and do our first DIY. First, I need you to know that I have had this idea in my head for over a year. So I saw this post on Instagram last Halloween season. Now, last Halloween season, my daughter was pregnant, my third grandbaby was being born, and so everything got put on hold because I wasn't going anywhere, wasn't doing anything until the baby was here, safe and sound. So like I said, I've had this idea in my head forever. So in my plethora of Disney stuff that I find whenever I thrift, I have had this bucket, okay? I have had this bucket. I want to make this into a purse. And at first I was just going to just have it like this. But then I was like, no, we can't do that because things are going to fall out easily. And then in my many scrollings throughout the year, I found somebody who actually made like things like this, not this specific thing, but Halloween buckets like into purses. Let's see here. So the post that I got the idea from was on Instagram. The person that makes purses like what I'm going to do today, I found her on TikTok. So anyway, I have all of the stuff. Like I said, I'm not usually a craft DIYer, so I'm praying that this works because this is the only bucket that I've got. Whenever I was first thinking about this, the first thing that popped into my head, because I'm an old school girl when it comes to Halloween, is the Headless Horseman. So I wanted my Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party outfit to kind of like, not really Disney bound it. At first I was going to Disney bound it and do the whole thing, but then I thought of how hot it's going to be, not to mention the whole outfit is black again. The year before last, I did an all black outfit for Haunted Mansion and Disney bound that and it was so hot. I'm still going to do an all black outfit, probably. I'm waiting on a t-shirt to get here from the Lost Bros. I'm hoping that it gets here in time. It doesn't say, I ordered it like 4 days ago, and I don't think it was a pre-order whenever I looked at it. So I'm hoping that it gets here in time. It is literally a Headless Horseman shirt. So like, I'm still trying to decide how I'm even going to do my outfit, but I still want to get this done at least. So let's do it. Let's make this bad boy into a purse. So first up we have our lining, and I found that at a thrift store. And then that actual purse strap came off of another bag that I got at Forever 21. So it's great that I'm going to be able to have that bag for multiple things. It says that I need some spray paint, and then I have some ring binders. That is to hold things in place, and then some E6000. So, okay, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already regretting the first step. So I got the spray paint, it's in there. And the reason why she said to do this, see Mickey, is I may have to paint this orange. I still wanted it to be orange. This is what I was afraid of. And I used the exact thing. I thought it was transparent. But basically it's so that you don't see the glue that is like dripping like inside. Yeah, so you're covering it so you don't see where the glue spots are. And then not to mention this bag has like writing on it and I could see it through. So I see why I needed to do the cover in there. We're still working this through. Okay, so next thing we're going to unravel, hopefully this, and take this out because I don't need for this to be at the bottom. I just want to be able to tie it at the top. Come on, come on. All right, so there we go. Take that off. Yay. Okay, so now there's my top. It hurts my heart. Boy. Okay, sweet. now I put the E6000 all on the inside of the bucket to try and get the liner to stay. And now we're going to hold that in place and hopefully keep that there overnight. And hopefully this works the way I want it to. So there we go. So far, so good. Slowly but surely, the vision is coming along. I am gonna need to put some more glue here to make this stick. And I, not thinking properly, glued all of this shut. So I had to like pull this down so that I could stick those in there in the little hook and then actually like put the strap on. So I still need to do a little bit more glue all around the edges here so it's down a little bit more. Slowly coming together. So while that's marinating, hopefully it seems to be coming along. I've even like tried it on. The only thing that I'm worried about is like how it's gonna sit on my body. I haven't gotten like the perfect length of it just yet. So we're still playing with, I mean, it's coming along. It's meeting the expectations, and it'll last for what, a 5-hour party. I'll be okay. It may not be like an all-day kind of like park day bag, but it'll do for the touches. But next, it is time to go through my just many small plush to have like the keychains. Now, I recently went to a church sale, like a huge church sale, and look what I found. Look at, he's so cute. November trip, he's definitely gonna be made into a bag charm. Pluto, and then Goofy. I just can't with these. And then I found that. I may make this some kind of a bag charm for my granddaughter for the November trip. But the things I'm looking for specifically, so I have, let's see, for Animal Kingdom, I'm looking for Animal Kingdom. So I have these two small ones, and I thought I had, where are you? And another pile of things that I found. All right, and then I got at that also church garage sale, I got this Zazu, and then I got another small one. So now I'm trying to decide, should I do a large and like a small one and like, you know, yeah, and have that on my bag, or should I just do the small ones and have them down? The bag itself isn't very large, so I might do these just so that they don't overpower like the whole outfit. So still working through that, but we're gonna make these in bag charms. There we go, that's what we're gonna do. And then I recently got in today my last vintage canvas bag. I wanna do a canvas bag and do all that up as well. And it's the good thing about that bag is that I'm gonna be able to like take things off and theme it to different things. But the first one that I have in my head is Donald. I have quite a few little trinkets of Donald that I want to put on that bag because I do have a like full Donald outfit that I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be on there. So, but this is my obsession at the moment, is finding small plush to make into bag charms, like my own bag charms. These seem to be, I don't know, just like better because of just like the things that I have. I mean, really? Little brother from Mulan? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to have this one on my bag for Christmas. So yeah, just, yeah, my latest obsession. Okay, so here's the setup. So here's the canvas bag that I just got in. Isn't she a beaut? So I have Mexican Donald. I have a couple of like kid play toys, and I was able to put a top into this one to make a charm. I haven't quite gotten the strength to get one in that one yet. And then I have quite a few like pins to put on here. So let's just kind of like lay them out on the bag and let's just see what we come up with. I really thought that he was going to be like too big for this bag, but actually whenever I put the bag on and I like just set him next to the bag itself, he's actually the perfect size, which is crazy. Let's see. Then I can have these like hanging down here. One of the two. Yeah, I like that better. Like that. Hanging all the way down. And then he is vintage for sure. The only thing is he doesn't hold on very tightly. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to put him on. He is super cute. Yeah, I can't wait to like put this all together and actually have it done. But what do you think? All right, so it's actually the next day. So a power surge came through and we lost power. And then it got later and then there was no natural light for me to be able to film. So, okay, let's take this back up now. I have everything here in my office. So there is literally everything. I had to go and get jewelry tools, there we go, to say it right, so that I can make all of these things into bag charms. Now, every time I go to a thrift store or a garage sale, I'm always just looking for chains, just random chains, and that is basically what I've got. Super cheap, 10 cents. A lot of times they're just free. So now we're going to pick out some chains and yeah, start making these into bag charms and get the Disney Donald bag ready. I still haven't even looked at that yet today. Like, I'm so scared. It's growing on me, but we'll see. Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I need you to know that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, like at all. Absolutely none. I'm just going with the flow here. Okay, there we go. So I have a little bit, I don't know what it is, but I just like this just for a little added touch, and then we're gonna see how long it needs to hang down for this little guy. So far, so good. I also want you to know I have the utmost respect for people who do DIY videos because this is hard. Another thing that I have been collecting every time I see a free box at a garage sale or just something super cheap are these, because I just specifically need this part right here. So I got these out of a free box at a garage sale. So those are just like the chain link things. Oh, there we go. There. That I need for the charms, for the bag charms. So we're gonna cut these off and just use these. Having the most fun playing around with this. So I did have to move stuff around. I put it on and realized I had everything on the wrong side. So I still think, all right, number one, I think Donald is, let me back up here. There we go. So I think Donald is too low. I think what I'm gonna have to do is, see there's so much gap in there. I may need to do a little stitch right here, just sew a little bit of, so it stays. That way the clip can be up here. Yeah, that's what I would much rather. So I think we're gonna do that. I also realized that I don't have enough Donald. This is definitely a maximalist trend and I don't nearly have enough. So I need to get on the ball and get some more stuff. But for now, I think we're good. This is going to be so much fun. And this bag is going to hold literally everything. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to put the whole outfit together. Here we have it finished. Products. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, well, these three are done. I haven't even attempted to look at the Mickey pumpkin just yet, but I will. Okay, so first up, I did end up just doing a safety pin on the inside, and that made Donald sit a little higher, so I do like that a lot better. It looks a lot better. I did have to move the pins around just a little bit. I think I need a few more to make it, just really cool looking. I did end up getting those little itty bitty elastic tight rubber bands, and that is how I put him on the clip, and it seems to hold pretty well, so we'll see. And then here is this Donald on the chain, just from some of the chains that I had. So with the Lion King characters, it took me a minute to figure out how I was supposed to do this. So what I ended up doing was just getting just one jump ring, and then I just did like the floss, that color floss. I just did it as close to the character as possible, and they actually hang down perfectly on the bag. So those are done. I'm very excited about those. And for the moment, here is the finished product for my like the vintage pins and button Mickey bag. Now, my original inspo was for it to have like all buttons on here, but two things. Number one, the thrill of the hunt is to find the stuff. So getting it off of eBay, yes, I could have done that. But then I got a wild hair and decided to go to every antique store in my area looking for buttons just to see if they were like in a bowl or a jar, and they weren't. So by the time I got done doing that, it was too late to order any more buttons in. So I ended up just getting the one button sent to me. I will more than likely order more buttons off eBay and then keep adding to this. So the thing about this kind of collection and this kind of hobby is that it never ends. It's never ending. So these two I found at garage sale. That one was at a garage sale just randomly. It's just a random patch that I put on here with a very small safety pin. This is a pin. It's a fake pin, and I found it at the Goodwill bins, and then that was gifted to me. That is Bauble Bar, and then that is Bauble Bar. So for right now, I'm happy with it, and we'll just keep trying to find more, because the thrill of the hunt is literally the most fun. I will more than likely do a Mickey version of this on this trip as well. I was looking at it, and then I was looking at my outfits, because all of my outfits are laid out on a bed ready for me to do my pack with me. And I was like, ooh. So now what I need to do is I need to sit down and go through all of the Mickeys, the different Mickeys that I have, and see exactly like what I want to do on that bag. So I'll probably like unveil that with the pack with me. So anyway, this has been just the funnest Disney DIY ever. Yeah, it has been so much fun. So now the next thing I've been doing is going down the rabbit hole and figuring out like other touches that I need to put to my pumpkin, whether it be like Halloween ribbon or other things that I can dangle down just to bring it more alive. I think I need more flair to it than just what it has on it right now, which is basically nothing. It's just the bag in there. So I'm still working through that. So we'll finish that out. Probably it won't be until tomorrow. And then that'll be it for our Disney DIY, and we're literally almost ready to go. I think I'm at T-minus in 10 days at this point. All right, it's been about a day and a half since I talked to you last, and tinkering with the Mickey Pumpkin purse. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the finished product, and to film all of the trial and error things that I did, oh my gosh, the footage would have just been too much. Okay, so first off, I wanted to attach this to the pumpkin. However, it is beginning, oh, now it won't even turn on. So now the battery is dead. So now it's not gonna have the same effect as I wanted it to. And I couldn't get it to stay anyway. So that's a dud, unfortunately. So now he's just gonna have to be a prop. But now, okay, are you ready? Are you ready for the big reveal? Not even that big. Keep in mind, I am not a crafter. This kind of creativity, I'm trying to have positive talk, but it's just not my specialty. Just not my specialty. Okay, here we go. Ooh. So, there we go. First off, so I had this forever, and it did glow at one time. I went and I changed the batteries, and now it doesn't work, but it's still, I still like it. It's still the charm of it. And then I just went through a whole bunch of like random ribbon, and I did go to the Dollar Tree and get a couple. And then just, the more I realized that maximalist here, so just random stuff for texture and everything. So that is what I did. So this was actually a necklace from like literally 5 years ago. I've had it forever. This was the chain that it was on, so I just put this as some texture. Let's see here. I cut the rope that cinches this together just for some more texture in here, and then just some more ribbon. Now for the hard part. And that is like how it's gonna sit on my body. All right, so let me see if I can back up and show you. All right, so it kind of tilts back, which is annoying me, to be honest. So, I mean, like I said, for the party, I guess it'll be fine. And this is how we'll have it. And I wanted it to be on the trick or treat side. I might even end up going back to Dollar Tree. I don't even know why I didn't think about it while I was there literally 2 seconds ago. And get like glow sticks and to have them like hanging down. So whenever it's finally dark, I'll have like something glowing on here because I really wanted the Mickey pumpkin to be glowing. So anyway, so there she is. I don't know if it has met expectation, but we're just, you know what? This is the fun. This is the fun of the experimentation and the idea that I had, and I'm proud of myself that I brought it to life. And now I'm just waiting on my shirt, which I finally got the notification that it has been dispatched, so hopefully it'll be here by next week. I have one more full week home, and then it's time to get ready to go. So there we go. I'm also laughing at myself because of all of the DIY things that I've had. How am I going to pack this stuff? How am I going to pack that? And just like all the trinkets that I have. But everything is laid out. We are getting ready to film the pack with me, and I'll go literally through all of the outfits and everything. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm waiting for that last shirt to get here, and then we'll be ready to go. If I kept you entertained, if I gave you a few good ideas, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel a lot. Consider subscribing as I take you behind the scenes with fun stuff like this, not to mention all the things that you need to know about planning your Walt Disney World trip. I'm Terry with Creating the Magic. Have a magical night.